Did you know that the single most important action you need to take to manifest your deepest desire is to stop taking action? If you are seeing this video right now, it is not a coincidence. This message was meant to find you because you are tired. You're tired of the affirmations that feel like lies. You're tired of the endless visualizing that leaves you feeling more empty than before. You have thrown every technique, every journal, and every ounce of your energy at your desire, the money, the relationship, the career breakthrough, yet you are still stuck in the painful cycle of chasing what constantly runs away. That struggle, that constant push, is the old reality. But I promise you, you don't need to chase anymore. By the end of this video, you will have the key to effortlessly creating your reality, simply by deciding it is already done. The secret is the law of assumption, and it is the absolute opposite of what every other manifestation guru has ever told you. The law of assumption is not about trying to get something, it's about living as if it is already yours. But here is the paradox. Why do so many people try to assume the feeling, only to fail? Because they are missing the three critical and often counterintuitive steps that unlock true power. In the next few minutes, we will shatter your current understanding. I will show you how to create an assumption so real, your mind cannot tell the difference between imagination and reality. Then, we will uncover the one tiny, self-sabotaging mistake everyone makes in the middle of the process that stops their manifestation dead in its tracks. And finally, I will reveal the quiet, undeniable sign that confirms your manifestation is not just coming, but is literally moments away from physically appearing. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn is not motivation. It is the fundamental blueprint of creation itself. The foundation of effortless manifestation, as taught by Neville Goddard, begins with a single, non-negotiable principle. Your imagination is God. It is the sole creative power in the universe. If you can imagine something, it is already real in an unmanifested dimension. Therefore, the first critical step is not to visualize your desire, but to determine your end scene. Your end scene must be a simple, vivid event that implies the fulfillment of your wish. Do not visualize the money arriving in your bank account. Visualize paying off a major debt and feeling the rush of relief. Do not visualize meeting the person. Visualize the feeling of their hand resting on your back as you fall asleep, confirming they are already there. The goal is to create a sensory-rich moment, a scene to awaken the feeling. You must use all 5 senses to make this scene so real that when you emerge from the visualization, the memory of the scene feels exactly the same as a memory from your physical day. The mistake most people make is that they visualize from a position of wanting, but the true master assumes the position of having. You are not a petitioner, you are a creator, and that creator lives in the end. But before you can truly live in the end, you must understand the most common, and often invisible, mistake everyone makes in the very next step. A mistake that turns your beautiful creation into dust. Once you have planted your seed, your end scene, the next phase is not about repeating it constantly. It's about maintaining the internal feeling that the seed has already germinated. This is the stage where the silent sabotage occurs. The sabotage is emotional fluctuation. You execute your end scene beautifully on Monday. You feel the relief. You feel the gratitude. But then Tuesday arrives, and you look at your physical 3D world, your low bank account, your empty dating life, and the old feeling of lack rushes back in. You've now sent 2 conflicting messages to the universe. I have it, and I don't have it. The universe, which only reflects your dominant feeling, is forced to reflect the state of confusion and lack. The law of assumption requires emotional persistence. This doesn't mean being happy 24/7. It means consistently returning to the feeling of the wish fulfilled whenever the 3D reality tries to pull you back. Think of it like being a good actor. You play the part of a successful, wealthy, or loved person. When you walk off the set, you don't instantly shed the character. You carry the feeling with you throughout the day. If a bill arrives, the successful person in you says, "That's fine, it's covered." If you are alone, the loved person says, "My life is full, and my partner is simply unfolding into my reality." This persistence is not effort. It is choosing your state. It's choosing your feeling. This choice is what influences reality at the quantum level. Science shows us that observation collapses potential into reality. Your persistent feeling of having it is the active observation that forces the potential of your desired reality into the tangible. But even with the perfect assumption and persistent feeling, the manifestation can still be blocked. The master key, the final step that separates the dreamers from the creators, is knowing when and how to completely let go. This is the key that unlocks the effortless flow of your creation. This is the power of detachment. Detachment means abandoning the anxious need to control the how, the when, and the where. If you have truly assumed the feeling that it is done, why would you keep checking? If you placed an order for a new car and you knew, with absolute certainty, it was being built and delivered, would you call the dealership every hour demanding to know which exact factory worker is tightening the bolts? Of course not. You would relax and prepare the garage. The act of checking is a signal of profound doubt. It says, "I didn't actually believe my assumption, so I need external proof." This doubt is the resistance that jams the mechanism of creation. Detachment is not giving up. It is complete trust. It means realizing that the power of manifestation is not in your individual action, but in the infinite intelligence that responds to your feeling. Your job is to set the inner state. The universe's job is to organize the external circumstances, the phone calls, the sudden opportunities, the people, to match that state. When you let go of the control, you remove the biggest block you have, yourself. You free the infinite intelligence to take the path of least resistance to bring your wish to you, often in ways you could never have planned. This is the precise moment when the magic begins, and it leads us directly to the single, unmistakable sign you will experience that confirms your desire is literally on the way. A sign that most people are so busy chasing, they miss it entirely. The title of this video promises an undeniable sign. It is not an external omen or a repeating number. It is an internal experience that occurs only once, right after you have truly and successfully performed the detachment. The sign is the peaceful knowing. It is a quiet, non-negotiable certainty. It is the moment when you realize you no longer feel the urge to check. You don't feel sad, you feel finished. The anxiety that once surrounded the desire has simply vanished. The relentless, obsessive thought patterns have been replaced by a neutral, profound calm. This is the feeling of the actor who has finished the play and knows their work is complete. They don't need applause to confirm their performance. The feeling of a job well done is sufficient. When you experience this peaceful knowing, your work is done. Your assumption has fully collapsed into the probability field of your reality. Do not be tempted to pick it back up or revisualize. Simply maintain that calm. This is the final state of being before the physical materialization. But let's pause. If you are struggling right now with the idea of letting go, it is because of one deeper truth about your current reality. You are clinging to the pain, the struggle, the chasing, because you don't understand that your true self, your higher self, is actually the source of all you desire. Let's shift your identity now. You have seen the complete process, the creative act of the end scene, the persistent alignment of the inner feeling, the master key of detachment, and finally, the undeniable sign of peaceful knowing. The challenge now is not to do these steps, but to be the person who has already done them. You have been conditioned to believe that your worth and your results come from external effort. This is the struggle. The transformation requires you to recognize that you are the source of your reality. Your worth is inherent. Your reality is a reflection of your deepest, most persistent assumption about yourself and your life. Stop begging. Stop chasing. Stop trying to earn something that is already yours by divine right. The only thing separating you from the reality you desire is the feeling that it is missing. You now have the power to step out of the resistance loop forever. The hard work is not in the physical world. The hard work is in the inner choice to feel wealthy now, to feel loved now, to feel successful now. You are not waiting for a sign from the universe. You are not waiting for permission. The time for struggling is over. The moment you truly close your eyes and feel the peaceful knowing that your wish is fulfilled, That desire is instantaneously written into the fabric of your physical reality. You are a creator, and your power is absolute. The only thing left for you to do right now: close your eyes, take one deep breath, and feel the relief of the wish fulfilled. Your reality is waiting for you to simply assume it now. If you are ready to continue this journey of effortless creation and master the inner laws of reality, hit the subscribe button below. This channel is dedicated to bringing you the deep truths of manifestation without the hustle. Thank you for watching. I will see you in your fulfilled desire.